Bro, there it is, bro. But I did like, straight out the library, mob around and do something real quick. And like I hadn't did one of those in a long time. I feel like it's been a while. I used to just walk around, try to stay warm. You know what I'm saying? Hit the loop. My bad, hit the zigzag in the back streets and then just whatever. But I'm over here. You showing up here. Matter of fact, if you click this, I need you to go over and go to my premieres, my video premieres. You know what I'm saying? Go to my video section. Go find the second seed playoffs of the Dranzer Cup. This is just a promotional. I'm just hopping on live for a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? I probably won't do no hour-long lives anymore. I might be doing something like a 16 to 20, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm kind of just promoting, you know what I'm saying, my premiere that's going to happen right now or today at 5. So I'm just, waiting for a few people to drop in and out. The live chat, I'm actually going to sit here, already up a quesadilla, go home, finish some extra editing, you know what I'm saying, whatever's necessary. I'll sit here and chop it up and talk with people about anything that happens. There's a few regulars, or there's a few friends and fans or whatever that's probably gonna come in and out. Interestingly enough, it's interesting because a handful of people just been finding the page, and I'm like, I didn't expect to really blow up like this, but it's interesting. It's literally when I pulled back and I stopped trying to grind, if that makes sense. That's the cool part. I'll say that much. I literally was watching I was taking note. I was studying a couple videos, and a couple people were like, hey, if you want some notes, if you want some pointers, this video is for you. So I'm over here just consuming different informational videos, especially things dealing with content creation and just YouTube in general. One lady, she had a live stream. I missed the live stream, but I watched her actual full 50 minutes while I was recording some Dragon Quest, which is funny. And she kind of broke down something simple. She was like, don't overlook the power of less is more. You know what I'm saying? He's like, it's not even about the quality over quantity. It's just simply not burning yourself out, because everyone who wants to work hard, everyone who does work hard, I should say. They think that that's the way to go, and it's like, that's right up my alley. You know what I'm saying? That's right up my alley for stuff like that. Not Nixon, what's going on? SK Nasruddin. Oh, it's actually the main thing for both of you guys, since you guys are here. This is just a promo for there's a premiere at 5 o'clock. So I would like for you guys to go to the video section on my channel. Check that out for me. There's a premiere that's going to be at 5 o'clock. It's the second seed playoffs for the Dranzer Cup that I had pre-recorded. So if you guys could check that out, that's at 5 o'clock. My opinion on the Beatles. I actually like the Beatles, man. My growing up, my dad listened to the Beatles. It's a pretty good band. It's kind of interesting, though, like the stuff outside of the music. Like, are we saying specifically the music, or everything that surrounds the actual band? You know what I mean? Oop. Yeah. So it comes down to that. I mean, the music is great, right? Music's always going to be good. I think there's a lot of interesting, controversial things surrounding them, but who knows? Abdul, what's going on? Abdul, my bad. I'm walking through. This block right here is like hella trees and vines and shit. That's the case. You're Indian. You're Indian, bro? That's what's up, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you dropping in. But yeah, go ahead and go. You guys go to my video section. Everybody dropping in and out the chat. Check my video section, bro. There's a premiere at 5 o'clock. I'm over here just talking about it and promoting it. More into music. They are complicated people with complicated pasts. I think they're complicated people with very simple pasts, if that makes sense too. Because I remember, like, I had a guitar. We had taken guitar class, and there was one kid in there. His dad was actually a DJ. But funny enough, he didn't know who the Beatles were. So the teacher was like, "This is very important that we watch this Beatles documentary for our guitar class." He said, because he said one of the biggest things was the simplest things that the Beatles have done is just take the simplest riffs and the simplest notes, made songs out of it, and made hits. You know what I'm saying? They kept it real simple and just made it. They weren't doing super complicated shit like the Grateful Dead, or even like the you can argue Pink Floyd is kind of like that, but Pink Floyd is more on the mix and mastering side. But they have their moments. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of cool, like, to really think about, like, he's like, hey man, this is the power of the basics. He's like, we're just trying to teach you the basics of guitar here. This is guitar 1. So you start mastering the basics. I mean, you too can be someone who just makes simple hits or just makes tunes that people will like. People will like to hear. Just make good music. Learn your basics first. So the Beatles documentary was something we watched. You know, yeah, their paths were really interesting. They also were in like an interesting era of time. You know what I mean? Very interesting era of time where it's like you can imagine like they might have been the next thing after like after Elvis. Elvis is like the first viral guy. You know what I'm saying? He's like the first person to go viral on like a weird music level. You know what I'm saying? And then it was just them. So they had this weird kind of a what do you call this pathway, I guess. I don't know. It's like they're like a stepping stone. Then like who was next after that? Probably Michael. You know what I'm saying? Michael took it to a whole nother level. You get MJ and then some other people. I lose track of my timeline when it comes to that. They make the simple sound complex. Do you have any favorite song? You know, it's interesting. When I was a kid, I actually really liked what is it? So my dad would always play the song Yellow Submarine. So then I in turn liked it. But then whenever I heard Hey Jude, there's something about the energy of Hey Jude that just felt right. But then like when I got older, Paperback Writer was for some reason a really good song to me. I was like, I fuck with this song, bro. This shit right here, kind of hard. I ain't gonna lie. So Paperback Writer, I will say, it's interesting because like Eleanor Rigby is one of those like on some hip hop shit because I grew up in the '90s, like '90s 2000s. Eleanor Rigby is just straight up samples. Like you could just sit there, find a little chops over there, find a little loop. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's pieces of the Beatles that I like on a hip hop level, but I think all around as a song, Paperback Writer for some reason. Paperback Writer is a good song. And what there's one fuck, how does that shit go? Um, like Long Hard Night or some shit. The one where he's talking about he's working like a dog. That one's pretty good. They got a lot of good songs, man. It's very simple. You know what I'm saying? That's music though. Music, you know, people forget like music is to be felt and not heard. But if you can do both, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That's why like lyricists and whatnot are celebrated. Lyricists and people who not say complicated music, but people who complexify and really push the sound. You know, like an artist like MIA is kind of like that. You know, she talked about this where she's like, there's notes that a lot of hip hop people hit, but we don't really tap into certain sounds all the time. And I'm like, that makes a lot of sense too. Where it's like she kind of was getting into certain sounds that dealt with her culture, but also just in general tapping into more or whatever. But sometimes you do, you know, trying to complexify things or whatever, complicate things or whatever. You do miss like the things that you could possibly be doing. The very simple stuff. Do you mean Hey Bulldog? No, no, no. It's not Hey Bulldog. It's something else, man. You know what I'm saying? Ah, that's crazy. Like, how did I know I was gonna see you? That's crazy. Ah, man, it's good to see you, man. I'm on live right now. That's crazy. Oh yeah. How's it going? Yeah. How you guys doing? How many kids? So you got a the other four, five, no, four are at the boxing in training right now. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. All right, man. Let me get my order in. Well, shit, no, I forgot the name of the song, man. It's like it's he says he's working hard or something like that. He's working like a long. I'm not even trying to sing it right now. I can't sing, but give me a second because I'm at the order this thing. How's it going? Hi. Can I just do the quesadilla today? Quesadilla? Yes, please. What can I make? Can I do chicken, please? I'm gonna grab a drink. That's crazy. Let me do a. You guys think I should do? Hold on. Regular jarrito. This one's like plastic though, bro. I might just do the regular. I do a Coke. It's okay though. I ain't gonna lie. Pineapple's my shit. I'll do the jarrito. Yeah. Give me a second, bro. Hard day's night. Yes, you're right. Oh, sorry. That's what I'm thinking about, bro. Okay. Okay. My bad. Okay. I mean, I grew up with hip hop, bro. So it's like but I had like all the genres in the house, I guess. But yeah, if you're born in the '90s, that's all you hear, like on the radio and shit. What's going on, Gizzy? You doing good? Yep, chilling, man. Yeah. That's good to hear, man. Yeah. Oh, I gotta fix the camera. My bad. Yeah, that's the song I'm thinking about. Big. Do they have the simple? Oh, my bad. I'm reading the wrong one. Big, what year were you born, man? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Man, that's crazy. So you might have to go. So favorite, you might have to go like very specific. You might have to say something very specific. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is like think about era and then think about region, and then maybe I'll think of something. That's a tough one. That's too broad, basically. That's too broad, man. You got to tell me something else. Hold on, let me check my messages. All right, we're good. Yeah, man. Give me something specific, big. I'm born in '93, so it's like you can imagine. Um, they say that's the golden era. I feel like if you're born in the '80s, you felt more of the golden era of like '80s, '90s. I feel like there was someone who broke down how '88 to '95, like right before Pac died or something, that was like an actual golden era. But then everything after that was like the mass version of what happened before it, if that makes sense. That's the way I look at it, at least. You know. But yeah, man. Trying to make sure it's not 5 o'clock. Hold on. There we go. Let me know, big. That when you hear it, it reminds you of childhood happy days. Man, that's interesting. The only two songs I could think of, man, it would be like I don't know if you noticed. You remember Skilo? I wish. I wish I was a little bit taller, and then California Love Tupac. It's just like those two particular songs was like always on the radio, and then it'd be like this weather right now. It'd be like summertime, and then like you would just hear it on the radio like on rotation just all the time. It'd be those two specifically as a kid. Like that's probably like childhood stuff. Like I'm not even from California, but it's just the vibe of California Love. It was like summertime basically, and then Skilo was just a good beat. Oh, and then you know it's funny when I was a kid there was a we had Cube 93, and then they used to play God damn it, Old School Lunch. Old School Lunch would do this thing around noon, and it'd be a lot of LL Cool J, but then they would also play like so at the time I didn't know the names of the groups, but they had a Tribe Called Quest, and this one beat used to always play as a kid. It was a War Tour, and I never knew what the name of that song was. I just always heard the beat, and I was like, bro, what is that? Where's that from? But it would be stuck in my head. It would just be stuck. Oh my bad. I'll be right back. Yeah, my bad. Those are probably like the two main ones, and then the other songs lingering in my head or something. Yeah. You want any salsa? Yes, please. Spicy, medium. Spicy, please. Thank you. All right. Oh shit. Everybody's fuck with the green sauce, man. I'm not gonna lie, it was hella hot, and then I got the green sauce. I don't know if I did the right thing. I'm gonna be dying inside, bro. But no, this right here was just a promo. I'm just trying to promo the Dranzer Cup that's gonna pop up at 5 o'clock. That's gonna premiere at 5. So if you don't mind, go ahead and head over there. Leave that in like the watch later or something. I need to go home and view it myself, but I know it's gonna be hot in the house. It's not even sunset, guys. Yeah. Let me make sure I'm situated here. Give me a second. There we go. All right, we good. All right, so before I get there, let me show you the quesadilla, bro. I might end it right there. So I talked about they got the burnt orange tips. That's what I've been telling y'all. And it's crazy because they had a food eating contest like last week, and then the same truck was over there inside the middle of the in the middle of the parking lot. But I was telling people like, you guys should go there, man. They got good portions. But yep. All right, y'all. Getting close to that 16 minutes. So after I splice this in half, you know, let me do this, man. After I splice this in half, I'm gonna hop off, pause, and then I'm gonna enjoy the meal. Yeah, I appreciate it, big. All right, man. I'm out. Just check the thing at 5 o'clock. Save it, man. All right, man. Peace. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace. Ooh.